Hello, in this video we will see how to build this node row, okay? What I mean by node row, I mean this one, okay? Each item of our list, okay? For example, here inside our list, what we have 3 items, okay? And we have the same view because as you can see, each row has a title, a description, and this icon, okay? So this is what we are going to build in this video. Okay, enough talking, let us dive into our code. So let me put this guy here. And here inside our project, what we want to do, we want to come here on this node master and do a right click, new file, and we want to create a new SwiftUI view. So I'll click on next, and for the name we can call it node row. Create. Okay, perfect. And now inside our view, what we want here, for example, we want a h tag, okay, because as you can see, this title and this icon are on the same level and align, okay. So here, instead of this text, what I want to do, I want to remove this text and add the h tag, okay. Now inside my h tag, what I want this title and this image, okay. So let's start by the title. So I will add the text, and we can put Daniel Hotel. And now I want to add our image, okay. So let's go ahead and add this image. For the name of our image is going to be node.text. But yeah, as you can see, our image is small. Let me maybe zoom in here so that you guys can see a little bit better. And as I said, the image is too small. So what we can do, we can work on this image. So let's add some property. First, let's add a resizable property. And then we can also add an aspect ratio. And we want it to be fit. Now what we want to do, we want to reduce the frame, okay, because right now it's too big. So let me do that frame. And for the width, we want 25 and the height 30. Okay, perfect. Now we want to change the color. So here, after this frame, we can add the foreground color, and we want the color to be green. Okay, it's looking good. But here on our finish app, I don't know if you guys can notice, but we have a small shadow, okay? So this shadow make the app looks a little bit more nicer. So what we want to do, we want to come here, and on this image, we want to add a shadow, okay? So let's do that shadow. And for shadow, what we want the color gray, okay? And now we can specify the radius that we want. Here for the radius, we want the value 10. And now we want to specify how do we want the shadow to be displayed, okay? So we want to specify the X and Y property. For X, we are going to put 0. And for Y, we are going to also put 0, okay? Okay, perfect. Now I think we have a small error, cannot convert value of type int. So I think we added this 10. I don't know how this 10 appear to be there. But if you remove it, I think the error will go away. Okay, perfect. And now we can see our shadow. So here, let me explain a little bit this shadow. So here, the radius is simply what we want, okay? The radius of our shadow, okay? And this X and Y property, if you want the shadow to be offset on the X or Y property, you can specify this on X or Y property, okay? So for now, because this is 0, what we can do, we can even remove this and everything will still work, okay? Because by default, the value is 0, okay? And yeah, because we don't have it, we can even remove this comment. Okay, so everything is looking good. The next thing we want to do, we want to add this space, okay? And in order to add this space, what we can do after this text, what we can do, we can simply add this spacer and it will space our item, okay? Okay, perfect. Now the next thing we want to do, we want to add some padding, okay? Because we don't want this to be too close to the border. So here on this H stack, what I can do, I can come here and add the padding. And as you can see, we add some padding, okay? Now the next thing we want to do, we want to add this description, okay? And here, in order to add this description, what we want to wrap this H tag into a V tag, okay? So let's do that. So here I can come on this H tag, I do a right click, and I want to embed this inside a V tag, okay? So let's do that. And if I come here, I'll wrap this H tag. Maybe let me zoom a little bit in so that you guys can see. And let me also close this. So I think this is much better. Okay, so now as I said, the next thing we want to do is add this description. So after this H tag, what we want to do, we want to add another text. And here we can say enjoy your stay. And now we can style our text. So here for the font, we want it to be a body. And I want to show you something. Because here, if for example I come here and I copy this multiple times, okay, if I copy this and I paste it multiple times, as you can see, it will go on the second line, okay. If I keep pasting it, it will go on the third line, okay. But here on a finish app, as you can see, our description is only on a single line, okay. So how can we achieve this result? In order to achieve this result, what we can do, we can specify the line limit, okay. So if I come here and I add this property line limit, and if I specify this to 1, as you can see, now our line limit is only 1, okay. And if I specify it to 2, it will extend to the second line, okay. So for the sake of this video, what we want it to be 1, okay. And I will show you something else here. For example, if I use this property, the concatenation mode, so if I use this, by default the concatenation mode is stale. By concatenation mode, what I mean is those 3 dots. I don't know if you guys can see. So those 3 dots, okay, that's the concatenation mode, and by default is at the end of our line, okay. But yeah, you can play with this. If for example for some reason I want it to be at the beginning of our line, I can specify this to head, okay. And as you can see, the concatenation mode will start at the beginning of the line, okay. And I can also set it to middle, and if I set it to middle, as you can see, it will be in the middle of our line, okay. But for the sake of this video, what we want is that tail, okay. And because this is the default value, even if we remove this, it will still say the same, okay. So now I think we are good. Now the next thing we want to do, we want to add the padding here, okay. So if I come here, add this on that padding, and I want it to be horizontal. Okay, perfect. I think it's looking good. Now what we want to do, we want to add this, okay. We want to add this frame, okay. So how are we gonna to achieve this? In order to do this, what we can do, we can come here, and on this vista, what we can do, we can add the frame. So if I come here, tap frame, for the width, so max width, we want it to be infinity. Infinity means it will take the whole width of our screen, okay. So now the next thing we want to do is to add this background, okay. So yeah, after this frame, we can add this on that background, and we want it to be around that rectangle. And now we can specify the fill color, okay. So if I come here and I say that fill, and for us, for now, we can put the color blue, okay. Here is complaining we have an error because we didn't specify the corner radius. So let's do that. So here, corner radius, and we want it to be let's say 10. Okay, as you can see now, because this is blue, we are able to clearly see it, okay. So now what we want to do, after this fill, we can add a small shadow, so that shadow, and for our radius we want it to be 2. And now in order to add this space, what we can do after this background, what we can simply do, we can add this padding, and we want the padding to be horizontal. And here we go. I think it's getting closer to our final result. The only thing we want is this small padding, okay, because as you can see, after this description, we need a small padding. We can go back on our description. So this is our description, and here we can add another padding, that padding, and we want it to be at the bottom, so that bottom. And now it will add a space, okay. And now that we are happy with the result, what we can do, we can simply come back on this field, and instead of the color blue, what we want is the color white. And I think it looks like they finished up, okay. Here we have a nice node view, okay. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if that's the case, please like and subscribe.